Oh my gosh. All right. This is good. Welcome. I have a little announcement, of course. I have just finished a book, actually, two. Yes. Bonjour. Selamat pagi. Uh, ¿Cómo está? Buenos dias, I should say. I just want to mention, or I want to make a small announcement at this time that there is a couple books, not one, but two, that I want to introduce to you guys, announce to you guys. But with that, I think a lot of you had asked me, and I'm going to do it. Yes, beginning again, book club. I know I've been missing in action with the book club. So book club, I believe you should do it on YouTube. No, you know what? Maybe it could be on YouTube. But I do want to take the opportunity to do it also on LinkedIn Live, just because there's more people there too, as well, in my community. I want to share as much as I can, of course, in this regard of two books. Okay, I'm going to share the books with you guys. Let me see if I can share the screen here. One of them, it talks about, there you go. It's already on Amazon. It's available in a couple format, which is paperback and also Kindle. And it's about Kaizen, you guys. It's just really a great book to have, especially during this time right now. This has been really close to my heart, this book, very close to my heart. The framework has been born since the times when I spearheaded my very first consulting business way back in early 90s, cultivated since late 80s, way back then, of course, not until when I created the global roundtables, if you guys know from LinkedIn community, the roadmap to sustainability, global roundtables. I had in my mind that this concept of Kaizen, meaning a good change, is a continuous improvement in Japanese terminology. If you recall, way back when, old school, I had this concept has been really in my mind, needs to be reintroduced to our generation. The world is changing rather rapidly. And I want to drive this narrative, this conversation into more like, this is the Kaizen currency of sustainable success. If you are looking for sustainability and long-term longevity in your business, in your organization, also in your life, this might be a very good, I consider a very, might be a good, a good approach, right? Know the world is overwhelmed right now. It's overwhelming. And, I said this before, it's probably sometimes it's good to take a step back and just go back to the basics. And this is ideal for that kind of approach, holistic approach. When it has worked, what has not, it has worked before, obviously. And it speaks so loud, this Kaizen thing. If you Google it, go right at it. Nobody really talks about it, but I think I don't want it to be forgotten. Certainly not. And this is something that we learn what and how we can intersect this application, the business application strategies, rather, or theories. More than a theory, by the way. I talk about that too in the book. The application to achieve that long-term sustainability, long-term success. And I put it in a context where the Kaizen is a currency of sustainable success. How we can sustain this life, how we can sustain our business, our organization, right? I put this all together with the concept of that sustainable mindset, ecosystemic approach to life. Sustainable mindset is a way of thinking that prioritizes the environmental, the society, the social, and economic sustainability in decision making. Basically, it recognizes all of this interconnected, interdependent of all of these elements that I just said, right? A lot of you said the three E's, basically the finance, ecology, and then environment, right? Economic sustainability. The elements in order to achieve that, to strive to the balance in a way to ensure a better future for the current and our future generation, basically. So this kind of mindset that I want to introduce, and if people don't talk about this, which I am now, and hopefully loud and clear, hopefully I can drive this conversation to the table, and you guys consider, just if you're listening, thank you, how we can sustain this life, and using all of the available resources already. I'm not rambling. So sustainable mindset is a way of thinking of prioritizing all of those three elements that I just said. It values um, long-term thinking and seeks to minimize all of the negative impacts on the environment, also society, while promoting this economic prosperity. That's basically, if you ask me, what sustainable mindset. But I do talk a little bit extensively on the book. There's a chapter, I don't remember what chapter that is, in sustainable mindset, when we go into the roadmap to sustainability approach in a holistic way. Sustainable mindset is a holistic approach, basically, to decision making that balances the environmental, social, and economic sustainability for the benefit for our, the current and also our future generation. So I put it all together where, I talk about how this Kaizen currency of sustainable success in the lens of the ecosystemic approach to life. I know it's a lot of mouthful, but I dissect it into small chunks to bite for us to understand, to more comprehend it. And then there's a lot to talk about, basically. And I know it's pretty lengthy. The book has over 300 pages, I believe, paperback, and I'm still waiting for my paperback right now copy. But there's already available in Kindle and paperback as well. The second book that I want to mention, and I'm going to let you guys go, is this one. Pretty much is situational leadership. Situational leadership is a very, very interesting yet critical to discuss. And this book is an easy read, basically. I try to do it shortly after Kaizen. I mean, back to back, and try to finish it and finalize it. It should have been out like last year, guys. I know some of you said, when is it going to come out? Well, it came out last month, basically. And I kind of modified it. It's not really the original one. The original one has less than, it only has like 3 chapters in this book, but it derived from some workshops. So I modified it and then converted it into an ebook that you guys can follow, can read, an easy read. Is what is the situation? I even rewrite the sub-headline because I think it's important to incorporate that situational awareness and to comprehend it rather in a more effective way, right? Because I did explain that on the book as well, situational awareness, and we talk a lot about that. So it is a book where my goal is to help leaders and business leaders, community leaders, to develop that skills to lead efficiently and effectively in today's chaotic and rapid challenging, basically with a lot of challenges right now this world has to offer. The book also explores the concept of incorporating the situational awareness to, for this making effective and rapid, basically, effectively and efficiently in today's chaotic, rapid, challenging time. This book explores the concept of incorporating the SA, situational awareness, into leadership practice. And I think the book is also overall really truly is the invitation for you guys to take action and to consider to integrate this into your work environment. And same thing, similarly as the other book too, the Kaizen. There's a lot of tactical tips. There's a lot of case studies that I've included it in there. Situational leadership, I've included some case studies as well, but not as extensive as the other one, Kaizen. This one has 3 chapters. I think it's less than 10,000 words, so it's really easy read. Um, the book highlights as well the importance of adaptability and effective decision making in dynamic environments, where, you know, it also provides tools and insights, um, how leaders such as yourself can use the essay in a better understanding, to respond and effectively, basically. So that's what it's all about. There are two of them. So I think that's pretty much it. That's it. That's it right there. So yeah, it's on Amazon already. I wish that I had the book in my hand, paperback, because it is available in paperback. The other one doesn't have paperback, not yet at least. I'm planning to write some more in addition to that, because these are series, by the way. Kaizen, there is a second one already on the works, which will be published later this month. But it's it's supposed to be published last year. The second one's supposed to be published last year as the first one, but I came up with this one. So this one came out first before the second one. It's funny, but it'll be an interesting book. It's two series so far. Like I said, second series will be coming out later this month. It talks about the currency of three things, three variables: time, money, and energy. The other success, and it'll go deeper into the personal zone, basically. And I think that's really the supplement of this book, because I talk about the personal side of it, but not so deeply. So the second series is going to talk about that and explore more elaborately in detail. So it's going to be a fun one, and I'm not going to be doing 8 chapters, 300 pages. It'll be a short one. So far, it's a short one, but you guys can enjoy it. It's going to be a fun reading, but yet educational, informative. So hopefully, it's going to be a great one as well. Okay, so that's the one. You guys take note. So anyone's looking for long-term sustainability and become better situational leader, grab the other book, Success for the Organization. Let me grab that book. I think that book is going to be for you. All right. So there you go. All right. So it is an interactive book that encourages a business-oriented Kaizen mindset in the pursuit of long-term sustainability and your success, business and also life. Through this lens of ecosystemic approach to life and approach to business, it provides business people, business leaders such as yourself, with the tools and tips, strategies. Boy, do I include a lot of them too. That has worked, and then so there's some examples, case studies as well, needed for lifelong success. Utilizing this unique ecosystemic approach or lens to demonstrate how businesses can be used as a tool for cultivating vibrant, holistic lives. And I think it's time for us to discuss this even further, because it has done a great job back in the 70s, 80s. Surely I don't want it to fade out, because it's something that we need to reintroduce. It's been there. It's always been there. The resources are always available. And it's a mindset of continuous improvement, taking incremental steps to achieve basically long-term sustainability in the ecosystemic approach to life. And I think this is something that you can tie it in together with the roadmap to sustainability mindset and approach. All right, that's it. Hopefully you guys take a visit in there, and I'm going to, that's it guys. All right, this is Nicky Dare, and I hope that you check it out and check them out. And I think what I'm really, really, really looking for is to read your feedbacks and reviews are so priceless. If you're an author listening to this, you would say yes, you agree with that statement. So yes, please do feel free to leave Amazon reviews or any kind of feedback. Send it to me or my team. it'll be great. I can reshare it and share it in my network, and tag you with it, and I'll feature you and things like that. But yeah, happy reading and looking forward to your feedbacks and reviews. Thank you so much.